Aloha, Lani here. So today we are going to do the highly requested Toca house build guide. So I'm going to take you through the beginning little tips on how to use the home designer, and I'm going to show you some little tips and tricks I have to make your house really pop. Let's get to it. So for starters, you have 1, 2, 3 districts in which you can put your houses. On top of that, you have this little button that you can build, which is where you build your houses and add them on. So when you see that plus sign, that means it's a space where you can build your house like so. Very easy, very satisfying to see built. On top of that, you can delete your house by pushing the X and swiping all the way to the end. But you just want to move it so you have a neighbor. You can move it to a place where it has the down arrow, just like that. Let's say you put your house in the wrong place and you want to do a little switcheroo, you can do that too. Click that and click your house that you want to switch with, and it'll switch it automatically. So, very helpful, very useful. Let's get to building. So we're going to be using the downtown loft because I honestly love this house. It's huge. It's wonderful. I love it. So right now I'm in the last room, and then we have this gorgeous window, and I'm going to be building my house with the clean girl aesthetic. So I'm just going to go with this little tile, wooden tile, and a little white striped pattern, and I'm going to be doing the same with the other room. So one tip I have is matching your wallpaper and your flooring. That way it makes your house look really cohesive. So I'm just going to do a little quick build of a bedroom and then give you some tips afterwards. Enjoy the speed build. So a little thing I like to call framing. So as you can see, the bed is framed because I put two side tables on each side. This makes the furniture in the middle really pop out, and who doesn't like a little bit of storage? You can put a lamp, you can put flowers, you can put anything. On top of that, we took the framework to the other level and did 2 lights on each side. And I also did something in the center. Here's where you could put a TV, a family portrait, or just even do a collage of pictures like this. I really like this style because you can showcase multiple artworks, and it looks really cool because everything really goes together and it makes it look so nice. So as you can see, we're showcasing different types of art, different sizes, but it all really goes together really well. And it gives you like a little pop of color in your bedroom. So I really like this, and those are my tips for the bedroom. So here we are, and I'm going to be building a kitchen. But before we do that, we got to take care of this window situation. Taking the framework a step further, I love framing the window with a little bit of curtain because, curtains are very necessary. On top of that, it brings us to our next little home designer piece of awesomeness. You can flip furniture. This way we have one curtain closing one way and then the other closing the other way, just like that. And I'm just going to move that a little bit, that way you can't see the black. And just like that, we have a aesthetic window, if it wasn't already aesthetic enough. Let's get to the kitchen. One tip I have is always add rugs, because you see this is the same flooring throughout the entire house, and we want to switch it up a little bit, and it helps you sectionize the parts in your house. Like, it just makes it look really good. On top of that, I have the 3 lights on like on front of the window. And I really recommend you do it in threes or in one, because when you just do the two, it makes it look like it's empty. But when you do the three, it makes it look really cohesive and nice. And I'm going to be building the living room next. Enjoy the speed build. Okay, so this is a complete little living room, and I put a little fireplace to make it extra cozy. So if you have space, I really recommend putting a fireplace, makes it extra homey. Plus, you can display some stuff on the shelf, a good thing to hang decorations like Christmas stockings. Plus, what's a better place for a huge painting like that, or a family portrait? I can't think of a better place. On top of that, this is where all the plants live. Like, let's be real. Plants just make everything better. It's a little pop of color, adds a little bit of like hominess for sure, and it's just overall really aesthetic. And I framed the photo with some plants for that little pop of color, and because I love plants. I did the same thing on that side, framing the top with a painting and the side with a plant. Okay, so this is the end. If I don't stop now, I'm going to keep messing with it. So this is the bathroom design. Not my best work, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to tell you the little tips I have. So I really like this double sink, especially if you don't have like the big family home pack. You can have the little double sink with some storage by just layering it over top. And it just makes it look a lot more aesthetic, and you have all the storage at the bottom. You need it in your bathroom, let's be honest. I also love putting the bathtub in the center because it uses a lot of the space. That way it doesn't look as empty. And I went with a little tile design because I feel like you can use a lot of tiles in bathrooms. And I used a little different kind of flooring because I wanted to differentiate the rooms. And again, with the framing, I framed the mirrors with a little string lights because I thought those were so cute. Anyway, that's kind of all my tips for building houses and a little beginner's guide. I hope you enjoyed the video, Ohana, and we'll see you next time. Remember, always be you. Bye, Ohana!